That is so funny. There's just a little bunny just like chilling there. I didn't even notice them. Yeah. What was I saying? I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, let's operate from a kind place. And that means being able to see the humanity in everyone, and making decisions that see the humanity in people, that see the humanity in others, and that are liberating forces. We are always about freedom and always about love and care. How do we take care of each other? We all have different ways of taking care of each other. But, oh my God, there's 2 bunnies. Oh, I can't. There's 2 little bunnies. We all have different ways of taking care of each other. We all have different ideas around that. We all parent different. We all love differently, different love languages. But when you're doing it from a kind place, from a compassionate place, then that diversity is celebrated. It's important and it's needed, because then we can learn from each other. We have options. We can go different places, have different experiences. I don't want to live in a world where we are all like same decisions, same mindset, same everything. That's not good. I don't want that at all. I want a diversity of thoughts and systems and, experiences. I just want it to be from a kind place, from a loving place, compassionate place. So when we put our hearts at the center of things, I think it makes things a lot easier. And that goes for rage and anger too. Put your heart at the center of your anger and use that as your radical revolutionary force, Make those decisions that are, that feel, what am I trying to say? Fighting is not, like, you are allowed to fight for what you believe in. You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to scream. You're allowed to protest. You're allowed to do all of these things that are radical and that bring about liberation and that others might deem as violent and all of these things. When you're doing it from a heart-centered place, and from a place of caring for others, taking care of others and taking care of yourself, and seeing the humanity in others, and wanting best for the world, best for other people. I'm not going to be one of those people. I mean, I think that everybody, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I guess I'm thinking about revolutions of the past, like, because of the world we live in and the energies that we are operating against, sometimes violent action is what's needed in order to free yourself. So I would never be like, there the bunny goes. I would never be like, violent wars are not important. They're necessary because there was violence in the first place, right? So as a reaction, when you are trying to create a kinder world in general, to me it makes sense. I guess I'm going all over the place now. My thoughts are kind of scrambled. It's really hot and I'm so happy to see some bunnies. But yeah, my main point was that we want to be operating from a kind place, which I guess it's not a radical point. It's just something I was noticing as I was looking at the cards that I pulled. And that healing, all of your joy and all of your experiences of light are informed by darkness. Your ascension is informed by your experiences below you, the experiences below you, the dimensions below you. When you are ascending, it's the dimensions that were below that inform, that help carry you, that help uplift you. All of that can be seen as darkness. So when you're joyful and you're laughing and you're happy and you are when you're grateful, your gratitude comes from an understanding of darkness as well. It comes from that understanding of healing. Oh, I just saw 444. All of that is darkness. So you see, darkness is not always, in the most extreme form, darkness is bad, right? Because extremes just don't make sense. They don't work. We need balance. But in a balanced way, darkness is really fundamental to your joy. It's fundamental to light. And light is fundamental to darkness. In order to see the darkness and see where you are, see if you are in the dark, you have to have light. And light comes through that vision. So light is that like third eye energy. Light is, being creative and imaginative in the dark. It's a blending of the two. It's like maybe like a gray, something like that. But you see the different ways that like darkness and light are complex in their meaning and definitions and things like that. It's really cool, and I think I maybe need to spend some more time finding all of the complex ways that light works with darkness, because right now I've been like really heavily in the like free the dark. But yeah, I just want to work on that as well. Yeah. And like even like darkness is being grounded as well, rather than being focused so heavily on the future. Darkness is grounding, right? Darkness, light is accepting the past. Light is seeing and accepting your past and integrating your past, not just your past in this life, but your past lives. Accepting all of it so that you can be wholly yourself, so that you can operate from an informed place, from a place that is self-aware. That is light. That is the energy of light as well. And darkness is the energy of letting go of the future and being in the present. That's darkness energy. So you see how they're like, it's not just, I don't know, it's cool, it's complex, it's complicated, but it's interesting. Yeah. And your inexperience, like your naiveness is your like, it's your truth, and it is what assures your growth, because that you needing to grow means that there's room, means that there's space. If you don't need to grow anymore, it's kind of like you are being suffocated by your own, because there's no more potential left. And that potential is like a gem. Potential is like the orgasmic energy that brings everything into creation. It's really important. And I would say that potential is darkness. Yeah, I would say that potential is darkness and inexperience is darkness. That's darkness energy. Yeah. Seeing the potential and doing something with it is light energy. So darkness is the divine feminine and light energy is the divine masculine, you could say. You could definitely say. And it works together. And they need each other. Water, I would say, is darkness. Yeah. And the choice to look into water, to drink from it, to see it, to heal with it is light energy. You see what I mean? So they're all, it's like back and forth. I'm just looking at the cards. Yeah, transformation is dark energy, miracles are light energy. And I'm using darkness and light, and I know that it's forming like a binary, but as I've said before, I believe that everything is a community experience. So I don't even believe in just two, When I say a mirror, it's like, what is it like when you refract something? So then you like, is it refraction? Is that the right word? So that you're seeing like all these different like glimpses of things. For a mirror, I'm not just talking about these two visions. I mean, like, it's a whole, it's like a disco ball. It's like a mirror ball. So yeah, it's not just two. So I'm just using darkness and light, or life and death, all these things, but it's more than that. It's not just the two. And same with divine feminine, divine masculine. It's not just, We don't believe in binaries. We don't need binaries. It's better to have it be more complicated, I think. Leaves more room. Yeah. And I think a kind way of existing is moving out of the binary. So it's a kinder existence for all of us. We all just get to be more truly aligned with who we actually are. So I think I'm gonna call it on this video. I just wanted to share these thoughts. So thanks. Bye.